How to get at least 5 reviews with AMC Reviewer Grabber. AMC's Reviewer Grabber is a great tool for letting you find reviewers on Amazon who have made their public profile available. Reviewer Grabber will actually spider through Amazon to find potential reviewers for your book. So this is the Reviewer Grabber page. You need to be logged into your premium account to be able to check it out. There's another tutorial video there. Obviously, this is going to be second. So let's go down to the Find Books window. You're going to put books in here that are similar to the books that you're trying to find reviews for. And one of the best ways to do that is to check out the bestsellers list for your book. To find that, you just go down to either if you're in one of the top 100 categories for your book, you click on this link here, but you can also scroll down to category. This will show us a slightly different window, but it'll still give you a good idea of books to use. Let's actually, another thing you can do is top 100, say superhero books, Amazon. And then you'll come up with a bestseller list instead of the popularity search. So, as we'll see here, we've got our top 100. Some of these books will fit better than others, and you can just type those names in. But something I'm going to do here, this is actually a nice little trick. Go to the top rated 100, because many of these books are actually going to have more reviews. You'll see here, The Undead Pool has over 1,000, over 300 for Firefight, etc., etc. So we are now going to type in one of these book names. So The Undead Pool. Let's search. Now, you have to keep in mind, this is going to take a little bit of time. And as we're here, we see several books in this series. I'm going to click Grab Reviewers on all of them that fit. And since all of these are in the same series, I'm going to grab from them. Oh, well, that one wasn't, but I already clicked the button. So, what is this doing while you're grabbing reviewers? Author Marketing Club's Reviewer Grabber is actually going through Amazon, seeing all, in this case, 1,066 reviews. It's going through all 1,066 reviews. It is searching for the possible matches of Amazon reviewers who have put either their email address or their website information. And that is going to filter those over here in where it says scanning reviewer profiles. It is actually going to place the reviewers who've left that contact information into a spreadsheet. As you'll see here, in those 1,066 reviewers, it found so far 4 people who left their information up there. So this is important. You need to actually search so many books to get a significant amount of reviewers, because not that many actually leave their contact information. Usually it's bloggers or it is people who are they have a public face that they are a book reviewer. So let's see, we can click over here. We have our first 4. So as we see these 4, we have Diane Sochi Tetro. We see the reviewer ranking. We see how well the reviewer is ranked on Amazon and other statistics that are similar. Both of these look like good reviewers who could work. Let's also look down here. Vampire novel fan and Christy loves to read. These might also be good candidates. So, a note here, you can't mail them, and you have to mail them one at a time. Oh, look, we got some more. Let's just add those to the list. All right. So you want to make sure you have the boxes clicked up here because otherwise this is going to export nothing. So we've got our 9 that we found so far. It's still working, but I don't want to bore you guys here. So I am saving this, exporting these reviewers. It is currently downloading the information. All right, and you've got the file downloading. So we're going to save that. We're going to click it open. And we're going to take a look at this Excel file. If you don't have Excel, the file will open up in whatever Excel reader you have on your computer. All right, so we've got our 9 reviewers here. Not only do you see their Amazon reviewer profile, but you'll also see their web page. Now, why are there only 2 email addresses and not 9? The majority of reviewers do not actually post their email address on there, so you're going to need to go to those specific websites. Let's just take a look at one of them. yoururbanfantasyblog.com, and you'll see on most of these sites you'll have a page, Review Requests. Now, each reviewer has their own policy, so this can take some time to go through, but as you'll see, they post to Amazon and Goodreads, and then you can submit your request through the form. For those whose email addresses you do have, and when you are submitting to forms, let's take a look at the AMC email template, which you can find on the Reviewer Grabber page. If you click on the sample reviewer email template, I've already loaded that up into an email here. Now let's see. It's really smart to try to customize this email because otherwise people are just going to get the same thing over and over again. But you need to stand out from the crowd. I mean, look here. I see that you have reviewed the book blank before. I have written a book that is similar to that. It's a little stilted, so you're going to want to add to it. You're going to want to customize this. Obviously, you need to fill in your book name, your name. And I actually recommend, see that you've reviewed a book in this genre before. It's nice to personalize it all the way, but if you're trying to email 200 people individually over the course of a few hours, it's better to have fewer things to customize. You want to link to your book. Now, this is an important thing. You want to provide it as a digital file or a printed copy. Some people will only take printed copies, and I understand the cost that comes in with printed copies, but you need these reviews. It's at all costs. You need to be ready, willing, and able to send the reviews, send the review copies. Once you've sent that out, you need to keep in mind that only about a third or so of the people you send to, maybe even less than that, possibly closer to 5 to 10%, are going to actually respond. So many of these reviewers get hundreds of review requests every week, and that's why your email really needs to stand out. So you send your email, or you respond on the contact forms, show some personality, and you'll get those first 5 reviewers after you've sent about 30 or so review copies out. Keep in mind that it will take some time for reviewers to read your books, so don't pester them. Just follow up with them in a month or so, and you're more likely to get them to review your book.